Hello, good people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celia in Korea. It's been a while. Yay. And today I was like, let me come and talk about scholarships in Korea. The final video I will do in August for scholarships is this one. So maybe it may be 30 minutes long. It will depend with my mood, or it will be 45 minutes or 1 hour. I'll see how it goes, but I just want to summarize the important things that I've been talking about, so that if anyone is going to look for a scholarship in Korea anytime, or when they are applying for 2023, they just use these same notes. I have said it over and over. There are two main types of scholarships: government scholarships and research-based scholarships. And these two scholarships are they're equally important, or they are all similar. Hi, cool gamer, welcome. So I plan to share more about research-based scholarships. I've already shared more information about research-based scholarships. So if you haven't watched my videos, I'll put all links on this video so that people will not even lack anything. There are many scholarships from different universities that I didn't mention. Research-based scholarships, I didn't mention them because I was like, there are just so many to do. Scholarship of one university, of another. I felt like it would be just mere repetition. But using the same strategy that I told you last time, you simply need to look for a supervisor, and then you apply for the scholarship. If the supervisor say he will support you, that's all you need when you are looking for research-based scholarship. I'm not talking much about government scholarships, because those ones, they only take one person per country, or two people per country, or 3 or 4 people per country, and sometimes they just take people from the government. When it's the KOICA or the KOICA scholarship, they take people from the ministry. So already, if you're not in the ministry, you are like one man standing. So the KGSP, Korean Government Scholarship, you also need to make sure you are one man standing looking for it. That one, they are more stricter. At most, they take 2 people, and in most cases, like, yeah, it's just one person per country. So it's very competitive. Like, it just depends. Some countries, they take sometimes, if it depends on the budget. Also, maybe if they were taking Zimbabwe, it's just an example. Maybe in Zimbabwe they used to take two people, and then sometimes they will also end up taking one person from Zimbabwe. They just enroll according to their budget. So yeah, having restrictions of that sort, I'm not discouraging anyone from applying the government scholarships. Apply, but I think you can get better responses if you look for a research-based scholarship. And for research-based scholarships, I've mentioned 3 or 4 institutions: the Postec, Dongguk University, and KAIST, and many other, SNU, Busan University. I think like all universities in Korea give some kind of scholarship to international students. So don't be thinking too much on how to do it. I told you, you go to the website, look for the professors in certain department you want to go, check their researches, check their papers, read them very well, see your interest, and then write a cold email to the professor explaining your interest to join them. When the professor is interested in you, then he can give you go ahead to apply. Thank you so much, Cool Gamer. You're the best. Thank you. So I cannot overemphasize how easy it is to look for a scholarship, research-based scholarship. You can apply anytime. If you go to conferences, also if you go to international conferences, it's also a chance for you to meet professors from Korea. So if you see there are professors from Korea, just meet them, greet them, tell them about your work randomly. They may just like you and they can say, oh, come to my lab. I know someone who did that. Some Indian guys met some Korean professors at the conference, and then later on the professor said, come and do PhD at my university. That's how they came. So other than waiting for the government scholarships, which are very tight enrollment and too much screening, this one, the research-based scholarship, is the only way for masters and PhD, best scholarship that you can ever have. I know it may end up being a little bit kind of as if it's partial scholarship, but if a professor says they will support you and they explain, you have to ask about the tuition. So the professor may explain to you how you can get fully funded tuition. There is a way the professor can recommend you for a fully funded tuition. So don't hesitate to ask all those things in the cold email. Thank you so much, Mr. Promoter in Uganda. Thank you so much for coming. So I have so many questions that I got from people about scholarships, about language, research-based scholarships. I'm speaking too fast. For research-based scholarships, you don't worry much about language. If you know Korean and you have written Korean exam and you have Korean mark, then you can submit Korean mark depending on the university or the scholarship that your tuition is coming. Like sometimes they offer you a tuition and then say you have to submit Korean language exam, like Korean language score. So in that case, then you are forced to study Korean first and then start your studies. But mostly you just enter graduate school with English score or without English score if you are from English speaking country. Yeah, that's all as simple as that. So I can say, if you know anyone who wants to study in Korea, they are like not too sure to apply or not to apply, tell them apply, because Korean scholarships are also authentic. You don't use agents, you just apply direct to the university. You just apply. If you are sending a proposal to the professor, you send your proposal direct to the professor. They put emails at the website. Just applying through the embassy, you leave everything at the embassy yourself, no middleman. That's the good thing about Korean scholarships. You don't need someone to assist you in any way, which means you don't need to spend any money. The money you spend is for your passport or printing your documents or running around transport wise. That's all. You don't pay anything for scholarships. But for research-based scholarships, you have to pay for admission process fee. Usually it's around $80, so it's not that much. If you are already guaranteed, you have tuition, you have allowance from the professor, definitely you just pay the 80 and come. And the other thing about research-based scholarships, you should be able to raise money for your flight tickets. I think I've been forgetting to talk about this point. There are rare cases where they offer you flight ticket on research-based scholarship. In most cases, you cater for your flight tickets or research-based scholarships. Most research-based scholarships, you cater for your tickets. So by the time you are offered scholarship, make sure you are running around to get the ticket for your flight to Korea as soon as you get your scholarship certificate from the university. I think that's mostly important. So I will talk about the universities you need to check out. Hi, Sister Rachel. Thank you so much. How are you? Good Friday to you. If you want to do undergraduate studies in Korea, you can check SNU, the Seoul National University. I've seen that it posted some degree programs also involving undergraduate courses. So you can check it. I will give all the links, but I know the application period is over. So you need to check out that same scholarship next year. And I have other notes that I put in my book. So yeah, right here, notes. So for undergraduate degree, I said NSU, SNU, Seoul National University. There's another institution which takes also undergraduate students. The university is called let me write here. It's called Sunny University, SUNNY. Yeah, this is in collaboration with USA. So this university is based in Incheon. So when you apply for admission, you then click at the website. I'll give all links of these scholarships that I'm mentioning. I told you I can't do video talking about every university, and talking about every university is so rhetoric, and yeah, so it's Sunny University. I want to give you the real spelling. SUNY, yes, Sunny University. So what you do when you go to Sunny University website, you simply write down the you simply go to admissions, check the degree programs, and then when you apply, the time you're applying, because you're an international student, then you fill in the application forms. That's how someone studying there told me, and I know that's how it happens in Korea. The time you are applying, that's the same time you apply for the scholarship. So if they enroll you, definitely they will cross-check to see if you have a scholarship or not, and if you didn't apply for it, then you have to prove that you are paying for yourself. So you simultaneously apply for the scholarship and admission. That's the way to go. So this Sunny University is in collaboration with USA. The good thing about this university is you study in English. It's an American university in Korea, so you can study in English. I think I have to put in my group, because people need to know about this kind of university. I've never mentioned it. I think where's my Facebook group? I'm failing to remember my Facebook group. Anyway, I can't see my Facebook group. Anyway, I'll share with them later about this university. So at Sunny University, you can do there are several degrees, several engineering degrees, design degrees, you name it. So yeah, I told you I don't want to go into much detail, because scholarship things are just so broad. So if you are looking for a scholarship, all you need to know is where to look for it. I told you you can look for the scholarship at Sunny University. So I have many questions also I need to respond to, and I'm going to stop the video at 30 minutes. I don't think I can go too long. So let me finish up what I wanted to talk about. So Sunny University is also good for undergraduate degrees. Okay, let me just talk about other universities, because I'll put links of all the universities I will mention. I studied in Daegu at Keimyung University. At Keimyung University, there are some scholarships too, but it's a private institution. There are also some scholarships too. So Keimyung University, I'm talking about Daegu University also. I studied in Daegu. So there's a university called Daegu University. They have lots of scholarships that they were giving to African students. I think the whole of Daegu University is the one with many African students. And also Catholic University in Daegu. It has also many students from Africa. And another university in Daegu, which is very popular for foreigner students. Yeah, I think Kyongbuk University. How can I forget that one? Kyongbuk University also has lots of degree programs in engineering, medicine, I know someone who did something like pharmacy, kind of related like medicine, at Kyombook National University in Daegu. So those universities, I will just give the website links so that you check the scholarship they offer. They have so many international students, many people from Pakistan, India, Africa, Asia. Like Pakistan is Asia here. Anyway, what am I saying? So the area of Daegu, southern of Korea, there's also Busan University. There's also uh, Pohang. I've talked about Postec many times. So Postec is in Pohang. So there are many scholarships. I'll end up being so rhetoric to talk about the scholarships, but I will list in the description all universities that I know have scholarships in this video, like under the description of this video, so that anyone who clicks my video, be it 2022, 2023, 2024, 2030, whenever you want to apply for a research-based scholarship, the links will be just in the description. You go to the university website, you check out which major you want to do, you check out your program, everything, and then that's how you get your scholarship. Hi, Mr. Lagari. Hello, did you finish your live stream? Yeah, there are so many people in Korea who are studying, like people from your country, Pakistan. They are studying and working in Korea. So if you know anyone interested in coming to Korea, let them know that there are scholarships in South Korea. I know Pakistan people are very smart when it comes to research and other degrees. So I always see them in engineering degrees or other kind of technological degrees. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So another information that I have to say to people is, when you look for these research-based scholarships, I've said it over, I'll say it over and over, because now this is the last video I'll talk about scholarship, because I want to do my vlogs. I want to talk about life in Korea. I want to talk about our relations as international people with Koreans. I'm good, Mr. Lagari. Thank you. Hi, Sister Moscona. Thank you so much. So another disclaimer or another thing that you have to remember is always, don't trust people too much when it comes to application process. Just talk to the university, the coordinators for the scholarships. They're the ones who can answer you better. Even me, what I say, don't trust me too much. I'm saying this because some people may be misled or end up missing the deadline and everything. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lagari. African dress. African dress. Thank you. So make sure you do your research well. If you don't have information, write emails to the university. If you are in Asia, you can easily call. You can make phone calls. They can have help desk for Chinese people, Vietnamese language, or depending on your nationality. Some universities have many translators at the coordinator's desk. So ask, get information, ask directly from the university. Bloggers write lies many times. They write lies just to make you apply for the scholarship, but sometimes the scholarship may not cover what the bloggers say. So that's another thing you have to remember when you look for scholarship information. And for the universities, some universities I didn't talk about them, but many universities like Yonsei, Iowa, Hanyang University, which are the famous university in Seoul, Konkuk University, University of Foreign Studies, they all have some kind of scholarships of like partial funding and sometimes fully funding tuition wise. And yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Lagari. So when you I'm going to close my about these scholarship things. When you look for a partial scholarship, just know that maybe there's no dormitory. Maybe the tuition is for fully funding for the whole 2 years. Like when you do the coursework, like that's the scenario sometimes. Don't take scholarships which are partial, because partial scholarships, I mean, like those which gives you only tuition for one semester, those ones are not good. Look for scholarship that offers you tuition for all duration of study. All this information, you get it as you look for information from the professor, or you can inquire through professor, inquire through Sister Eliza. Yeah, thank you so much. It's okay, don't worry, as long you're here. Mr. Lagari is trying to scare you. He's saying don't be late. Anyway, what did I say? I am saying for partial scholarship, make sure you know the criteria of the tuition. Is it fully throughout your studies, or it's only one semester? But always avoid to apply for a scholarship which is offering you one semester if you don't have backup, in terms of money, because the moment you don't get the scholarship next semester, then what? So always make sure you know or get information. Is it fully funded tuition for the duration of study, 2 years or 3 years, depending on the courses that you do? So I'm speaking loudly. It's okay, sister. Anytime you come is tea time. So yeah, in closing, some people have asked me about Korean language. Do we need to do Korean language for these scholarships, or are we exempted from Korean language whatsoever? For research-based scholarship, that's one advantage. In many cases, you are exempted from Korean language, but they want to see English score, especially if you are coming from Asian country or any country which does not use English. They ask you for English scores, and yeah, it just depends. During application, you will just know that maybe my country criteria, I need to write English. So these are some of the things that as you are researching or looking for information from the rightful coordinators, that's when you know, oh, okay, I have to apply like this, I have to apply like that. But mostly research-based scholarships, you are exempted from Korean language, because they know you're a researcher, you use English to publish your papers, no need for Korean. So in other words, you just come and start researching everything in English, and then at your graduation you just prove your English scores, and that's it. But some institutions require Korean language depending on your scholarship. Sometimes they say we give you tuition, but you have to submit Korean score. So like the Korea government scholarship, they want Korean language score. And for them, at the time of when you first come to Korea, you study Korean. They offer you Korean classes until you pass the required score. Then you apply for your major, then start your studies when you get the Korean mark score. But yeah, that's all I think I can say. Scholarship links I'll put in the description. I just am doing this video to wrap up whatever I've been talking about, the top 3 scholarships, the scholarships which are more favorable for African students. I'll put all the videos related to scholarships in this video's description. I have closed the scholarships. If I have any information about scholarship application, I'll put in the description box. My community tab. I will respond to any scholarship stuff in the community tab or my Facebook page. I'll put everything, all the links. I have a group for scholarships on Facebook. You can join the group. I'll put the link in the description. So good people, if you are applying to study in Korea, good luck, and don't hesitate to ask me questions. I have lots of questions in my inbox, like, hey, people really ask. Even sometimes when I say it in the video, they watch the video and ask me again the same things that I said in the video. Yeah. So it's okay. You can ask. I can verify to you anytime you ask me. So good people, if you know anyone who wants to study in Korea, just tell them to watch this video and other videos that I'll put in the description. And if they need any clarification of what I said in my video, I am here to do that. But when it comes to the information, I forgot to give disclaimer. I don't work or represent any institution for these scholarships. So you have to write directly to the university through the inquiries desk for the scholarship coordinator communication. That's where you get information, like specific information. I can only clarify what I said, not about specific information of the university or the scholarship, because I'm not the one offering the scholarship. Me, I'm just sharing as Shelia in Korea. Disclaimer done. Good people, thank you so much for coming. Let me read the comments. I'm good, Motsepe. Thanks. How about you? I am fine. Good to see you. You're talking together. Hi, Sister Brenda Space. How are you, Sister? Hey, Space. Sister Brenda Space. Mr. Lagari is saying hello, Brenda Space. And Sister Brenda says, can I apply here? You want to apply the scholarship to me? You come and then I will teach you. I will teach you what I was taught in Korea if you apply to me. So I'll give you the links where you can apply for the scholarships. And believe me, this month I was searching information, and most of the information is just what I'm going to put in this video description. The website links, those are the links that you need to look for the scholarships. And please follow my Facebook page, Shelia in Korea. You will know more things about Korea before you come. So Mr. Lagari, thank you so much, Mr. Lagari. Send your traditional dress for my wife. Oh, she likes this dress. When I come to Pakistan, I will definitely bring it. If ever I'll visit Pakistan, I'll bring the traditional dress. Thank you, sisters, for coming. Let me do shout out and stop the video. I want my video to be 30 strong minutes. Yeah, that's me these days. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I see improvement, like plus 200 views. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Please subscribe, because I see there is 30% of people who are watching and they are not subscribed. Why are you not subscribed? Why am I so loud? Oh, my neighbors will be like, what's going on in this small house? So thank you so much for coming, Cool Gamer. Major shout out to you. Mr. Promoter Nick, major shout out to you. Thank you so much, Sister Rachel. Mr. Lagari, thank you so much. You are the best. Sister Memo's Corner, thank you so much. Sister Elizabeth, thank you so much for coming. And Sister Brenda Space, thank you so much for coming. I'll definitely visit your country, Mr. Lagari. And good people, I'm doing a major shout out to Mr. Lagari. He's working on his watch hour. Please, let's remember him. If he's live, let's check him out. And also Sister Sandra and Steve, she's also working on watch time. So let's just remember them. And Sister Marvelous encouragement, I think a watch time is good, but just remember them too. You know, crossing over to the 4,000 hour. It's not like we are going to make millions, but just being in a partnership program is something motivating. You never know which video goes viral and when. So let's motivate other people who are in our community. Mr. Lagari is working on watch time. I don't know. I closed the page, right? I don't want to stay too long. Anyway, I'll try and put a post where I will tag Mr. Lagari and the people I think that they need watch time and in my circle. Please, let's remember them. Playing 1 hour video, playing 2 hour video, playing 3 hour video, it goes a long way. Yeah, so thank you so much, good people. Have a wonderful weekend. Me, I have to sign out. Thank you, Sister Moscona, for encouraging me to do this video. I was like, should I do a video or not? But I was like, anyway, let me just do the video. So, good people, I saw you are answering my poll that I asked you. I want to do vlogs, but I want to know which ones. So please respond to my community tab. Thank you, Sister May Moscona. Good night, good people, and have a fabulous weekend. Thank you, Sister May Moscona, really. If not of you, I was going to be sleeping right now. So my time is 31 minutes. I don't want it to be much longer. Sweet dreams, Korea. Good day, Africa, and good day, USA, Canada, and Australia. Also, good night. Have a good weekend. Ciao, ciao. Good people.